All right, welcome everyone to Daily Fitness. We will get started with a little breathing. So just go ahead and place the hands over the sides, stay nice and tall.
Hold that thought, I'll be right back.
No problem. So we're going to gently inhale and take this time to really focus on getting the breath lower. So we don't want to breathe up in the chest, we want to breathe down in the lower abdomen. So think of breathing into the hands and fingers. As you inhale, you expand the stomach. As we exhale, just kind of relax the tension. All right, and take a nice breath in. Good. Okay, and we'll warm up just the wrists, do some nice wrist circles. And reverse directions. And just kind of shake out the fingers. Right. Next, we'll fan ourselves, bending the elbows. A little higher, pat yourself on the back. And give yourself a little bit of a hug. Okay, good. Roll the shoulders back gently. And tuck in the elbows, open and close. All right, bring your hands together and stir the pot. All right, reverse directions. Okay, good. Shake out the arms, be nice and loose. Bring the chin down to the chest. And then back up. Do that again, just looking down. And back up, forward. And one more. And then fold, very good. Look over your shoulder. And then over the other shoulder. And then we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to turn the upper back, line the upper back and neck, look over the other shoulder, and also get the upper back. Unwind. And then we're going to do one more time, look over the shoulder, turn the upper back, and turn the hips to look all the way behind you. And unwind the hips, upper back, neck. So notice that was turned around. And then look the other way. So head, upper back, and hips. And unwind all the way. Very good. One more for the spine and neck. Let's bring the chin to the chest one more time. And fold forward from the upper spine down to the lower spine and hips. And then inhale, come up, hips, lower back, mid back, upper back, and neck. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Looking down, get the upper back, mid back, lower back, and hips. And unwind the hips, lower back, mid back, upper back, and neck. Roll our shoulders back. Very nice. Raise one hand up, tilt to the side, exhaling, inhale up, switching hands, exhale, tilt to the side, inhale up, in. Up. Once more. Up. Very good. Okay, bring the stance a little bit wider and we will rotate the hips and shift the weight. Just kind of warming up the hips, a little bit in the knees as well. Okay, very good. Step forward, just kind of a wide forward split stance. And we're just going to shift forward and backward. And switch legs. Wide split stance, forward and backward. Warming up the knees. Okay, very good. And then shift the weight from side to side, lift the heels. And then we'll get the so we got the toes, now we'll get the heels. Sorry, I think I said heels first.
We did.
Yeah, so get the opposite, whatever you, if you did your heels, get your toes. Okay, very good. And then we're going to do one foot lifting the heel, the other foot lifting the toe. And then switching. This is easier to do moving. Just kind of have that general idea. Pushing through the toes on one foot, heel on the other, and switching. And it helps to kind of rotating toward the foot that is lifting the toes. Okay, very good. Relax. Step it out and let's do a nice little march. Warm everything up. Arms be nice and loose. Okay, and we'll do some just reaches forward. You can get a little more dynamic motion, get rotating the wrists from palm up to palm out. All right, and then we're going to go outward. And upward. Okay, and then go into a nice step jack. Going from side to side, like a jumping jack. No, not jumping. Oh. You know. Good. And relax. Okay, very good. Catch your breath. Inhale. Slowly exhale. And again. Right. So today, as we always do, we're going to do a body weight circuit. Array of exercises. The first one we're going to do, will be near our chair, it's called a split squat. It's kind of like a lunge. For this though, we want to be doing it very, very slowly. Only go to a range that is comfortable for you. We want to be very mindful of the knees in particular. So we're in a split stance like this. Stand near your chair because this can be a little bit of a balance task. So we're going to shift the weight forward, lift the back heel. All right. The weight is more on that front leg, back heel is lifted. And then we just are going to kind of lower ourselves, really relying on the leg strength there, and then come up. Use the chair to help, control the balance. Once you are comfortable with this, you can do it without hanging on. But for right now, for the first few, feel free to use that chair. And we're just lowering and coming up. We're keeping that front knee right above the foot. Don't let it go too far forward, okay? All right, we're doing 10 of these. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switching legs. Again, use the chair to minimize the stress on the knee, and also make sure that it's wide enough. If it's too narrow, it's going to be hard to kind of bend those knees. So you want kind of a long step. And remember, the back foot, the heel is raised. All right, that'll give you a little more range to go lower as tolerated. All right, there should be no pain when you do it. 2, just fatigue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The good news is we don't have sit to stands because this is kind of the alternative an exercise for that. I work in similar muscles. All right, very good. Next exercise is going to be a hinge reach. So a good hip hinge, right? We want to tilt the pelvis. We don't want to be bending the back. We want to keep the back nice and straight. With this though, we're going to be reaching as we hinge. Okay, so let's do that 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Now, either at the wall or, if you're pretty strong at your chair or at a table, we're going to do some push-ups. Okay, so you can do this against the wall. Just put your hands against the wall. Make sure you get the body in a nice straight line. And you do push-ups. Just for convenience, I'm going to do it at my chair, but use the wall if this is a challenging exercise. We want to keep the body in a nice straight line. If you're using the chair, ideally you want to use the seat of the chair so that it doesn't slip or lean back. But if you're using the wall, just same premise applies. Body is straight, and you're going to lower yourself and push yourself up. All right, so go ahead and begin. Push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Pull the shoulders back, and then we will sit down at the chair for our last little exercise, or well, almost last exercise. We have 2 more. So this next one, we're going to do our bicycle. Feel free to hang on to the chair. We want to keep the back in a nice straight line. Okay. And we're going to cycle. You can do one leg or both. If you feel any back tension or pain, switch to just one leg. And I'll tell you when we reach halfway. All right, we're halfway. Keep going. And relax. Very good. Standing up. Last little exercise is going to be a standing kind of elbow to knee. All right. Just wherever is comfortable for you. Okay. And we're doing this for 20 seconds. And relax. Okay. Catch your breath. Nice. Get ready. We'll rest a little longer, but just get back to your chair. First exercise of the circuit are those split squats. So you want to be able to use your chair for balance. Catch your breath though. Okay. All right, getting into our split stance. Good. And so both feet are forward. Shift the weight onto that front leg, back heels raised. And feel free to use your chair, lower yourself. 1. Remember, it's good to have that chair to support and take that pressure off your knee. So really be as close to your chair as you can. Otherwise, your knee's probably not gonna be very happy. 4, 5. If you're feeling good, then you can do it with no hands. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switching legs. Shifting the weight forward. Chair's in a convenient spot for us. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's like you're lowering straight down, so that knee stays right above your foot. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Relax. Going into our hinge reaches. So 10 times. We're going to hinge and reach. Keep the back straight. 1, reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Push-ups. So at the wall or wherever you're able to do a good push-up. I'll be using my chair, but if you're not able to use the chair, please use the wall. That will be the most effective position for you.
Didn't we just do push-ups?
What was that?
Didn't we just do push-ups?
Yeah, so we're doing a circuit. So we're doing the same exercises, multiple sets, right? So yeah, we just did the lean. So here we go. Next set of push-ups, 10 times. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Sitting on down chair or those bicycles. So you can hang on. If bicycle is fairly easy for you, feel free to put your hands behind your head if you want to make it a little more challenging. But the key thing for this, we want to keep the back straight while we're engaging those abdominal muscles. So, you know, if this is a little uncomfortable, then I would recommend hanging on with your hands. And we'll cycle. We're going 20 seconds total. At the halfway mark, I will tell you to switch legs. Or halfway, go ahead and you can switch. And relax. Very good. And last but not least, standing up for the standing kind of a elbow to knee. All right, ready? Begin. 1, actually 20 seconds. All right. Catch your breath. Very good. We'll be doing it one more round, okay? Catch your breath. We want to, you know, the goal of any program, strength program or you know, fitness program, you want to get to a point where the muscles are, you know, like at least 70% of that maximum threshold to really stimulate good growth and improvement overall. All right, so get back to our chair. Make sure your chair is close by for the split squat, that first exercise that we do. We're going to have one leg in front. We're going to shift the weight forward so we can lift that back heel. And just think about lowering yourself. In fact, this time I'm going to just demonstrate sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Keeping the back nice and straight. And I'm just lowering myself down and coming up like that. All right, 10 times. 2, be very mindful of how the knees feel. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Switching legs. It's a nice split stance with our feet. Shift the weight forward because it's this front leg that we're really focusing on to support us. Lower and then up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Check it out and get ready for those hinge reaches. So remember, tilting through the hips, only reaching as far as the hips will go. Don't bend the back. Ready and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And push-ups. So at the wall or wherever you feel comfortable doing. Key thing with push-ups is keeping your back nice and straight, in line with your legs and head. Get ready in position and push up. 1, 2, 3. Exhale as you push. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, back to the chairs. We got 2 more exercises. Almost there. Bicycle is next. Remember to do one leg if you'd like, and I'll tell you when we reach halfway so you can switch. Keep that back straight. And begin. Cycle. You can switch legs. And relax. Feel those core muscles. All right, gently standing back up for our last exercise, elbow to knee. So stay tall, as many as you can do in 20 seconds, but keep good posture. We're just kind of rotating gently as we do this. Ready, begin. And relax. Nice job. Catch your breath. Smell the roses. Blow out the candles. Again. Once more. Okay, so let's do a few standing stretches. Actually, before we get to the chair, let's get the hands. We're going to reach over and push the elbow back. Nice and tall. Relax, switching arms. Very good. Shoulders back. Reach the hands out in front. Open palm up. Bring one hand to the side of the head. We're going to gently tilt to the side. Slowly to the middle, switching sides, gently tilt. Back to the middle. Bring both hands behind the head, looking down gently. Back to the middle. Relax. Good. Stand behind our chair. Bring one leg back. And get a good calf stretch, shifting the weight forward. Keeping it back, heel flat on the ground. All right, switching legs. Relax, very good. And lastly, we'll sit down in our chair and just do two more little stretches for the legs. Cross one leg over the other, get the piriformis muscle. If this is easy, you could always hinge forward to get more stretch. All right, switching legs. Relax, very good. And finally, let's get those hamstrings. So bring one leg out nice and straight. And gently hinge forward, keep your back straight. Just relaxing. Holding this for a whole minute. Today was a pretty cold day. I got to my car, it was frozen actually on top.
Me too. I was scraping away.
Yeah, I had to use my ice scraper. I was surprised. The windshield was totally frozen. All right, switch legs. Yeah, when I got to my car, I think it was still 35 degrees, which was pretty cold. Right, relax, very good. And you can either remain seated or stand up. We're just going to close with some nice breaths. Now, if you're able to, you can breathe in and out through the nose. If you're still a little out of breath, then feel free to exhale through the mouth.